Hello, guys. You are welcome to After, and today we are discussing another interesting topic. Would you marry a man with a child or a woman with a child? And I have here with me.
I'm Cindy.
I'm Bernard.
All right, so I would say the couples I have on this show, they can argue more than anyone else. All right, so I'm starting from you, Cindy. Would you marry a man with a child
Yeah,
as a young lady? Why?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Ben, would you marry a woman with a child?
Oh, same. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong.
Yeah. There's nothing
Why
wrong.
would you marry a man? Why would you marry? Let me start from you. Why would you marry a woman with a child?
Why do you always want to start from me?
Don't worry, I'll go first.
I want her to
ladies
go first.
Ladies first. Okay, Cindy.
He wants to steal some points.
That is what I want. So
Exactly.
I'll not
Okay,
hide
so why
it.
would you want to marry a man with a child? As
I
a young
mean-
lady that you are not married, you are not, you are fresh. You want to get married, and you are getting married to a man who already have a child.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Open my
Yeah.
eyes and my viewers.
Seriously, because anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And that saying that people keep saying it could never be me is a statement nobody should ever do. Because you don't know how the child even came into the picture. So if the baby is already there, why not?
What if Okobakushi in nearby?
Nyashi.
Nyashi. Ben, why would you want to go for a woman, a man that you want to start a life?
I didn't
with
give
a
him
family?
enough points. Don't worry.
I know
why-
she's just being smart, but I'm smart on my own. But she should be careful she doesn't mention a point I make.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I won't.
It's just the by the way.
Alright.
But you see, me marrying somebody who has a child, I think there is nothing wrong with it because things happen in life. We all do have positive mind, some aspirations from our childhood, and things don't go as how we wish it should go. So, if this should happen, no one could conclude that maybe that person stayed with one guy, flirt or whatever it is, and she had that child. So, because of that, I'll not get married to the person. All I'm looking for is you that I'm getting married to. Are we connected? Your character. Can I continue? Can I stay with you as a wife?
I'm loving your calmness on this one.
Do you get me?
Because I'm not arguing with him. That is why.
So you see, these things are things we put in place. Although there are challenges, because whenever you are getting married to somebody who is already having a child, in our local settings we say born one. Remember that child's father or the mother, one way or the other, will come into your relationship for discussion.
We will come to that side. We'll
You
come
see,
to that side.
So I'm just mentioning some challenges that will come across. But one thing you should realize is if the person you are getting married to, the woman, for instance, the woman, how do I see the woman? Can she help me in life? Is she supportive? Can she give me the peace that I need? You see, those things there are so many things that should
There are
be
so
put
many
into.
things.
Yeah.
All right. So let me ask you the question. Do you like football?
Football.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Do you like football? Okay. Which of the team do you support?
hey, Liverpool. We
Liverpool.
never walk alone.
Oh,
Yeah.
that team that they don't
I think
perform.
today we scored 4.
Oh, okay. So imagine Liverpool starting a match with already scored 1-0. Would you be happy for your team to go in a match with a score of 1-0?
You see, there is no competition when getting married to somebody.
Mobetika. That is all. Mbetimi apa ho abehefo. And one.
I think this one is against it, but she
No,
can't come out.
No, me, I don't like soccer. But
You should
if-
rewind the sentence that you just made. Rewind it. Your better car.
Must have twice be account.
But
Aye.
you see, oh, as I said earlier on, there's no competition in marriage. If you think the person has a child, so maybe because of that, it will. I don't know how to put it, but all I'm saying is, if that child, you accept the mother,
You
and
should accept the child.
you accept the child.
Accept everything about it.
Though it's not easy. So I said earlier on, there are challenges. That one, as you said, we can discuss it later on.
We
But-
will come to the challenge. I would like you to hold on.
Okay.
Let me come to Cindy. This is my question to you.
Okay.
Okay. Don't you think the child already in the picture is going to, affect, is going to bring some sort of misunderstanding between you and your husband? Don't you think the child will bring some kind of conflict or misunderstanding between both of you?
I
Since
don't think so.
you haven't given birth before and you don't have experience how to take care of a child, don't you think that child that the man have is going to bring some kind of
I don't think so.
you don't think so? Because
No.
there has been a lot of instances
We
where
always learn on the job. There's always like you can always learn something new. If you don't know how to and you want to be with the man, you will learn how to. As simple as that.
as simple as that.
Simple.
Okay, so you as a man, Ben, I want you to give me 3 challenges in you getting married to a person who already has a child.
One challenge you should understand as a man getting married to a woman with a child is it is not just the lady you've gotten married to, but the child's father. It's not like a married to the father, but there will
He
be
will always appear in the picture
yes,
somehow.
he will always.
Then would
appear.
you be happy when your baby mama,
When your wife
where your wife,
Your
child
stepchild,
father always shows in the picture? Would you be happy?
and that depends on the situation involved. That is to say, no one would love to live in an environment where it is rowdy or chaos. But if there's understanding and there's this free flow of communication, I
Okay.
think.
So how,
But if there isn't and there's this kind of that one, of course, no one will be happy with it.
okay, we are talking about the challenge. How would you take it when your wife tells you, "I'm going to my baby daddy to take his money"? How would you feel as a man?
For me being a guy and I'm married to the lady, marriage is based on trust. Do you get me? Yeah. And if it is trust, that necessarily means that some things you can't put rules and regulations to it. This is because we are human beings. Sometimes one can be put to an angle where he or she didn't plan, but at that instant he or she has been tempted to do some kind of things. So since you guys are not married and my wife wants to come for money from you, there's nothing wrong with it. But as to the time, the place and other stuff, that's where sometimes it should be questioned. But there's nothing wrong with you people
There's
meeting and taking
Okay,
money
so
or something
Cindy,
like
let me come to you. If your husband, you go to work, you come, and then your husband tells you, "Neba no, oba fiha no muso obehwe neba no," and the unfortunate happened, they had sex. How are you going to take it?
Why would you have sex with your baby mama if you are with me? If you are married to me?
So how are you going to?
Then it means you never wanted the marriage in the first place.
Mm.
No.
Are you going to exit?
Yes. Because I think you are not over here yet.
You are not over here yet.
So until you are over here,
So then I think you are not ready to go into a marriage.
I am. If you are over your baby mama.
Mm.
Yes. If you are over here, there's no way you are going to be doing things with her.
Okay. So if he willingly tells you that she had it with her,
Then I'll leave.
then you leave.
yes, then it means you still love it.
Ben, the same questions to you. Your wife tells you, "Oh, I visit my child father, and quite unfortunately, they had sex." What would you do as a man? Are you going to accept her back, or you ask her to go back to her ex?
Well, actually, you've asked this question to me, but I know it's not something so personal, but it's something that we should educate. So I'll take it from different angles. Yeah. First and foremost, the lady that you're there with, how did they break up?
We are not talking about that. Just go
And-
straight to the point.
Please help me finish up. You can, because she's not responding.
Also, so we
You know-
I think we have a limit time,
Yeah,
so we just have
would
about
you leave
For me,
or not?
yes.
What is how they broke up? Like
You
how does
see-
that even concern you?
How they broke up is questionable.
So then if you take me back, that we should go look for how they break up and all those things.
Kobe,
Then will
I
tell
said
you-
I would take it
No,
from
no.
two angles.
Two angles. So-
One angle is what
no,
I'm discussing. You
this
see,
angle, then
this is
I
what I
will
don't
tell
like.
you. No, this
Every
angle.
I don't like what you are doing.
No, the angle you are
You
coming
should allow
from.
me to finish everything I'm saying, so you can be able
No.
to.
We don't have
If
time.
interject me like this,
No.
you will not get
So the angle you are
reason I
coming
want to
from,
put out
the,
there.
the angle you are coming from, then I will tell you that you are not ready to go in for a woman who already have a child.
Kobe, you asked me something, and I told you this I'm saying is not like something personal, but we want to what? Educate the general public. That's what I said earlier on, right?
That doesn't
So I'm not talking about me, my feeling, and other stuff, because things happen, issues happen. This has happened before. People are still living in the same marriage. Do you know that?
So what are you going to do in that situation? As simple
So
as
we are
that.
educating the general public. And I said, I'm giving you two dimensions
We
to this
don't
issue.
want it. Just go straight to the point.
Because you don't want to educate the public. And things are not always straight as you think. Do you get me? People have lived in a relationship where one has even gone to date
So
somebody
what are
else
you
and
going
come
to
back.
do? That is
Do you
what
get
we
me?
are asking. We are not
And I'm saying I'm
asking-
not talking about me. That's why I told him earlier on. I'm not talking about me.
So then I think
I
you
want to
shouldn't
educate the
ask
general
him.
public.
I think you shouldn't ask him the
Exactly.
question.
So that's what I'm doing.
I
But
ask
you should.
if it's
Hobby.
happening to
If you are
how?
in that situation,
You
what are
give
you
me-
going to every day
You
you,
give me
want us
opportunity
to
to talk.
argue.
Allow me to flow. But if you interject, you not get
We
what
don't
I want
have
to say.
that time for you to be explaining, and now you're going to look for how they broke
You
up.
see, the time is still
And
fast spent. You tell me I'm wasting the time
You are wasting the time.
because you are now allowing me to say what I'm supposed to
Please,
say.
let's close.
You get
We
me?
are not closing. We are ending this on a good note.
Kobe. So as I said earlier, on,
So-
I said I'm coming from two angles. You know what?
Okay,
I'm not talking about
he's
me.
not supposed
Yes,
to.
I know, but
I'm
you
not talking
see-
because if you allow me to finish what I'm saying, you
You
get
don't
to
have
know
to
I-
finish.
Okay, so then give me your second dimension. You have 60 seconds.
No, you can't pressure me on that.
You
angle.
see,
You have
let's
60
close.
You
seconds.
see, when I want to give something out, and you want me to just mention things straight. No.
are you a
That-
teacher?
I've taught severally.
That is why
I've taught severally. So I teach. So I
Social
just want to
studies.
put the wisdom out there.
you taught social studies. What's
I taught
happening?
science, maths, and ICT.
Mass. That's
So you
But I'm
see,
loving these two guys on this episode.
Kobe, if you give me a question, please allow me to finish. When I finish, you can
know-
come in
you know-
with your
you know,
questions.
we-
But if there's a point you don't understand, you come interjecting. The whole thing
We know,
won't finish.
you know something. There's one thing that I want all of us to note so it can help us. We are having,
If you want me to give you straight
No,
answer, I'll give
no.
you straight answer.
Yes,
That's
We
all.
want
we are
that.
having
And there wouldn't be any match of
no,
education.
Don't worry. You'll go and learn.
we are having a healthy
Yeah.
conversation. Listen, we are having a healthy conversation or a conversation where we want the public to understand something. And the point that you are making, you made an earlier statement. Please listen to me very carefully. You make an earlier statement that you go for a woman, right, who she already have a child. Then I ask you another question. What if she tells you she's gonna have a sex with her ex, what are you going to do in that instance? Now, I just need an answer. You said you have two answers.
We don't want
But I
You've
want to
given
educate the
me one,
public.
but the one, I'm standing on the one. The first one that you've given me. I will allow you to go to the second one. Don't worry, because your first one, if I allow you to explain, you still come back to the same thing. So I said that then based on your first answer that you've given me, then you are not ready to accept somebody who already have a child. Same thing I did to her. That she made an answer. Then I told her that then if you made this statement, then you are not ready to go for a man who already have it, because both of you said that if you love somebody, you love her and everything, right? So you love her, you love even her ex.
I even brought those ex.
Exactly. So why are you? Then if I put it to you that, look, if your wife go to cheat with that same person, then you give me this answer. Then you don't.
What answer did I give?
You said that. Oh, then you go back to the drawing board. How they broke up and all that.
So did I finish?
You don't have to finish. That's
because we know where it's going to end.
Where is it going to end?
So that's why I'm asking you. Okay, then give me your second point.
I'm coming. Where do you think it will end?
Give me your second point.
If they ended up cool,
If you know where it will end,
they are going to have.
then where do you think it will end?
If not, we
No,
don't
I'm coming
want
on.
to know.
If,
We don't want
if
to
you
know.
think you know where it will end, where do you think it will end?
Okay, so I want you to give me your second point. If you are done with your first one, so give me your second point.
I'll continue from the first. You see, as I said, I want to educate the general public. There are instances where relationships have been there. One has, maybe cheat on the other. It happened, let me say, once. They've been able to stay. But
Put
that
yourself
same,
in the shoe. Put yourself in the man's shoes. Your wife went to
they've
cheat.
been able to stay.
Will you stay or
And-
not? Oh, isn't that the
We also have instances where this same has happened, and that
This is no
relationship
experiment.
didn't exist. So I'm saying that one thing that happened, it kept a relationship to exist. That same thing didn't keep a relationship to exist. Are you getting me?
Okay,
So as I said earlier on,
Ben,
you see,
thank you. I
The
understand
next
you.
one.
So you don't want me to
understand you. No, we want you to talk. We just have 2 minutes left. We are working.
so you want me to say yes or no?
all these things that we are
Yes,
discussing
yes,
is part.
exactly.
It's
So
part.
you want me to
Yes or
say
no?
yes or no? Okay.
Yes.
We are not educating the public.
We are. So,
Please, if you want
so
to.
the question is, if it happened to you, what would you do? It doesn't mean that you are.
It
you are
is
that
not my
person.
personal issue I'm
It is not
discussing
your
here.
personal issue.
You
Okay,
don't
thank you.
understand
Then we go to the
anything.
next chapter.
That is all.
I'm not forcing you to say something that you don't want to say.
See, I wanted you to get the understanding of
Please,
two
let's
things,
close.
but it's as if
Since
don't
you
want
are
me to
not in
talk.
that situation, I don't
but
think you have
continuously, Kobe, your interjection doesn't allow me to flow. Your interjection doesn't allow me to flow. Because up to date, you don't even know the conclusion that I was about to make. If not, just right now, I said that you don't even know it.
Okay, I mean, you will go for a woman who already have a
He
child.
said it is not
I
personal.
said
He
it.
won't go for
I'll
that.
go for it.
Now
That's
you
all.
will not go for a woman who do.
Did you hear me say I will not go for
You
it?
said you can't be in that situation, so you won't go for that.
Did I say that?
Yes.
Kobe, the question you asked, and I said I will not go, is when you said when they have had sex. It
Yes.
is not the one that they have. The lady has a child.
It is
That's
the
not-
same thing.
They are two different things. You asked me a
the lady
question.
with the
It's the
child.
same.
Oh
Yes.
my God, you are not getting so clear.
Please, let's close. It looks
listen,
like-
the first question you asked is, will I go for a lady who has a child? And I said
No,
yes.
it's-
wait,
no, you see-
please wait. And the second question you asked, I said no. Is when I see that they have she has gone to cheat. There are two different scenarios. The person, I'm already
The
married
woman
to the
with the
person.
child.
There's one point.
I'm already married with a child, and you are now telling me the lady has gone to cheat.
So will you
it's
stay
a
or
cheat
not?
question you're asking me.
So will you
or
stay
me.
or not?
And I
That
said
is
no.
all. That is all.
But please,
So
These are two
so
different
then I
questions.
tell you that if
Kobe,
you
you are
say
contradicting-
no,
you are
if-
contradicting
then
it.
No, then I'm telling you that if you say your wife go to cheat, and then you are not ready to accept her again, because if she has been able to go and then have
That is
sex,
where I told you earlier on that these things happen and you must dwell in it and see what the instances were. Are you getting me?
okay. So guys, thank you so much for joining
But
us
seriously,
on
the way
this
you approach me with questions, I don't like
episode.
it.
On this episode, but before we sign out, I'll start from Cindy. Your last words on this particular topic.
If you love a man, you would have to love everything he comes with. That is all.
Okay, then I will end with Bernard.
Okay, same. If you love a lady, you should go for the lady and anything that she comes with.
Remember, as humans, if you have plan A, you should also have your plan B. As long as you love a man, or if you love someone, you love everything about that person. Here, on after this particular topic, you realize after a man or a woman goes to cheat, now the plan B apply. I'm not ready to accept you back again. So live with your conscience. Don't live with just living sick. This is after. Catch you up again in another episode. Bless up.